Facebook ads is becoming an absolute challenge. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. So I've been running ads on Facebook for the last 8 years.
Damn.
And spent close or even more than $30 million on the platform for clients. So I've seen everything, right? I've seen the evolution of the platform, the changes and all that stuff, but I've also seen the evolution of the user. When do they click ads? When do they not click ads? When do they buy a lot? And when do they not buy at all? And what I'm seeing right now is quite strange, and you probably agree with me. Facebook ads is becoming an absolute challenge. It's not as easy as it used to be. And it will probably get more and more difficult in 2026. So what I want to do today with anticipation, and I'm happy that you're watching this video because you will build anticipation for the future by watching the video, is I want to give you a comprehensive perspective into what I think with all of this experience and talking to so many guys and coaching so many people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. What do I think is going to happen with Facebook ads in 2026, especially from the perspective of the user? And what can we do as advertisers to adapt, still produce profitable ROAS, and keep on scaling? Because I'm convinced that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So in this video, I'll share it with you. Let's go into the iPad. So 30 million ad spend, and let's see what actually works in 2025 and 2026. As I said before, what I'm going to do is we're going to see, first of all, the user in 2025 and 2026, and then right after that I'll just tell you what to do as an advertiser, which is basically you and me. How can we adapt to these changes in the marketplace, in the way people want to buy products, and what to do? And it's going to be basically with all of these examples in terms of ad creative, so it's going to be a pretty good video. Also to mention, if you want to get ready for Meta ads on a technical level, like the ads manager, what's changing inside the platform, go watch this video that I uploaded last week. It did really well. People loved it. So it's basically, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 updates on the ads manager specifically. Let's go into the video. Before I do so, for the ones who don't know me, quick intro here. Last month and a half, I spent this is 3 clients, and there's 1 consulting where I'm very involved. So 4 ad accounts, almost $500,000, 4.3 ROAS and 2.1 million. And yeah, that's usually the numbers. This is 3.42 ROAS, I think, and some results from clients at 100 million, scaling a lot, and scaling a lot. Anyways, to not extend this, let's go straight into the video. So, all right. Point number 1. The user is basically trained to ignore anything that looks like an ad. And that's just going to be more exaggerated over the next couple of years. So the first thing to do as an advertiser is you want to have ad creatives that look organic, that look native to the platform. So the first example here is memes. You see here, this is basically coffee. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally just coffee. It's fun, it's nice, and it blends into the organic experience of people. Here's another one with ChatGPT. Why should I try out AG1? And then there's an answer by ChatGPT, or maybe it's just a screenshot. I think it's just a screenshot, which is actually smart with that. Then you've got another one, which is this emulates IG stories. Incredible, worth every penny. So it looks like a user review, but without saying that it's a user review. It literally looks like a story somebody could post. Then it's Black Friday sale. So I think this is a winning format for them. And what they're doing here is they're just doing variations. So they pick the same creator and it's just changes on that. But this text is the same as this. So this is a variation on the image. And here's the same thing, but a variation on the point of view. Here's another one, tweet. Here's a tweet where I'm going to stay in Barcelona using my £25 discount on Hopper. And here's another one from Rich, how it started, how it's going, and then you see Twitter. So this is a little bit old. And then here, so it looks very organic, and basically people are going to react to this much better in the upcoming 1 year, I would say. But then the other one, if people are going to skip your ads, which is going to decrease your CTR and it's just going to be worse for you in the auction. The other thing that we can do is you can do research so that your ad creatives make people feel like, wow, this is exactly for me. It doesn't matter if it looks like an ad, but it's for me. So A simple example would be trying to make the ad personal. 40 plus women are obsessed with this moisturizer for mature skin. If I have mature skin and I'm 40 plus, this ad is literally for me. Then on the other side, from Vincero, I think it's called the brand, it's a watch brand, the ad looks good. It has social proof. I can see the product in detail. There's this smoke. It looks cool, but I cannot really tell if it's directly for me. So in this case, not that they need it, but in this case, this is not an example for personalization. But the other one, 40 plus women are obsessed. It's like if I'm 40 plus and they target 40 plus, then it's going to be personal. So that's good. Take it into account. At the end of the video, I'll give you the 8 implementable steps from the video, 8 implementable conclusions. Let's just keep on going and then I'll give it to you, okay? So we have five points here to cover. Price conscious due to wars, inflation, and uncertainty. We're feeling this, especially with the clients that I'm advertising in the US, people that I coach that advertise exclusively US, since Trump, but especially since February, man, things are tough. Things are tough, that's it. So, and one of those things is people are getting price conscious. And nowadays when we have Shopify, we also compete with Target and all the other stores in person, but especially with Amazon. So it's not unusual that people discover a product through ads and then they go on Amazon and they look for that. So the first thing to do as an advertiser is run flash campaigns. As simple as that. And this is an example for a brand in Miami that I'm coaching one-on-one. We've been working for, I think, 3 months. And you see, basically, this is the ROAS, and this is the revenue from ads. And the blue line is 2025, and the gray line is 2024. So as you can see, the ROAS this year is much better. And the revenue down below, we've got some interesting peaks in here and in here. That's helping them grow a lot year over year, which you can see in this case. If last year, in this flash campaign, they made 15K in one day, and this year with the same flash campaign, they made 30K, that's 100% growth year over year with a flash campaign. So another tangible example is the same brand, but different report. So from May 2025 to June 28th of 25, you can see that I helped them improve the ROAS from 3.5 to 5.3. But also, here's the good thing. I didn't put the ad spend. Well, basically, they are spending a lot more money now than they were spending last year. So more ad spend, more ROAS, but I basically forgot that. So anyways, 420K, 563K in revenue. You're gonna have to have enough with that. So if users are price conscious, what can we do? Run a flash campaign. But also, here it gets interesting. You gotta become good at copywriting. Persuasion by polarization. You gotta think Apple versus Android, for example. Even if Apple is more expensive, people don't care about how much better any Android could ever be. They will still go with Apple. The us versus them idea is very clear in that case. So what I want you to do from this is us versus them type of communication in your ads and in your landing pages. In this case, which man are you? Body wash, Dr. Squatch. You put here the attractive men, and here you put the not so attractive men. Coffee here, mushroom coffee versus whatever this thing is. This ad, I'm sure everybody here has seen this ad. I've seen it many, many times. This or that. So something expensive and then something cheap. Smart probiotic, green slots. Looks horrible. Cool, easy. No time for lunch, no problem. So instant noodles, protein, not much. Vitamins, not many. Vegan, probably not. And then there's this thing which is vegan, but anyways, it's got some vitamins and some protein. So this thing is better. Anyways, when people get price conscious, you have to defend the fact that your product is better than the other stuff available in the market. Because the user is very smart. People are not stupid. So if they see your product and it's a little bit more expensive than the top ranked option in Amazon, so they go to Amazon and they find it cheaper, but also with 5,000 reviews. What are you gonna do about it? You have to have a game plan for this. And the game plan is defending with persuasion by polarization, defending why your option is way, way better. You need to find the angle. I'm just the messenger. But that's one of the ways to fighting the idea that people get price conscious. Flash campaigns, us versus them, okay? Point number 3, AI, 2025, 2026, this is gonna take over, whether we want it or not. So let's use it to our advantage. But anyways, what happens here? 2 things. As an advertiser, this is gonna be amazing because testing volume is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be able to personalize things a lot, make ad creative variations very fast, etc. Phenomenal. But we're gonna use a little bit of this, especially if we do AI UGC type of thing. So the human feeling is gonna be lost, and that could damage trust levels that people have on the brand. So for now, my advice is over the next year, what you wanna have is you wanna have an ABO testing campaign that it's, let's say, real ads, and then you wanna have an ABO testing campaign that is AI. You wanna have both at the same time and keep running with this, okay? You have to adapt, so you need both. But for example, if you use AI to do this thing, I love it. I love it. It looks amazing. And then you could use AI to change the headline, change this character, and do it for like a man or husband something, whatever. So this is incredible. But trying to save money by doing UGC with AI, if you have a brand, right now I think it's not the best. I think it's not going to have a really good acceptance from the user. And at the end of the day, the user is the one that makes the decision to click and the decision to buy. Anyways, low trust on cold ads. Usually as advertisers, we would love that we show the ad to people and then they click and they buy and we don't have to waste any time. That would be lovely. That's 2017, 2018 type of thing. I think it's not like that anymore. We can agree on that. So how do you create trust at scale? Now, let's look at this. So the rule of 7, it says, a potential customer needs to encounter a brand's message at least 7 times before they are likely to make a purchase. You probably heard this quote if you're in the marketing industry. But look at this. You see the date? This is 2013, which means in 2013, it was 7. That was the golden rule, 2013. 2013, ROAS, the ROAS was 10. If you were a stupid media buyer, the ROAS was 10. And now, if you're a stupid media buyer, not to disrespect anyone, but like if you don't know the basics, you're gonna waste money. You're gonna lose money 100%. So now it's a lot tougher, which means this 7 might be now, I don't know, a 14 or a 20 or 30. I don't know. Depends on many things. But what can we do about it? So if you look at this, we've got here last 30 days in the US, excluding view content and lead generation campaigns, so basically conversion campaigns. In the US, I've got a frequency of 6.31. This includes retargeting and prospecting, but prospecting it's 85 or so % of the budget. So I have a super high frequency and I'm happy about it. So listen, frequency is not the enemy. High frequency at an ad account level is good. High frequency at an ad level is bad. Why? Because I want users to see 10 different ads over a 30-day period, because that's going to create trust. Different angles, different formats. They think about me. It's a reminder, hey, I'm still existing, this ad, an image, carousel, boom, some UGC video, pa-pa-pam, and they end up buying. But if they see the same ad 10 times, they're going to report that to Meta, and they're going to be mad, and they're going to dislike it, and basically bad things for you. And they will never buy, because you're annoying. So high frequency at an ad account level is good, and it's necessary. Because we can agree that people no longer see the ad and buy. They see the ad, then they skip it, they see it the day after, they click, they go to the website, then they check Amazon, they talk to a friend, they maybe take a screenshot of your Instagram to remember for later, then they see a retargeting ad, and then they go to the website again and they check a different product, and then 1 week later they see another ad and they start following you, and after following you they go to the newsletter, and after being in the newsletter for a couple of weeks they see that there's a 10% off and they sign up to this. That's a customer journey, okay? So high frequency. Now, again, low trust on unfamiliar brands. How can you make your brand become familiar? First of all, high frequency, okay? The other one, I mean, this is not about familiarity, but this is something that you need for trust. Trust, trust, trust. Lead with social proof. So as fast as you can, and please do this in a real way, use this stuff. Trusted by 100,000 plus women worldwide, best quality in the game, Vogue, featured in Forbes LGQ, 5,000 plus 5-star reviews on Trustpilot, over 1 million orders shipped globally, the go-to brand for Olympians and pro athletes, dermatologists, FDA, worn by celebrities. All of these things are necessary because right now we have too many brands with too many claims, copying the ads in between each other. But something like this thing you cannot copy, okay? This thing from Vogue, you cannot copy. This thing in Trustpilot, nobody can copy. If you have it, you have it, and if not, not. So ads like this, necessary. Featured in Vogue. And then it says, delivers on its promise of more hydrated skin. Vogue is saying this. Okay, even if I don't know the brand, now I trust this. This is called authority hijack. So it's basically a strategy of stealing the authority from somebody else that has more authority than you in order to gain trust faster from users. This is a brand from Spain, Coconut. Vogue, whatever they say in French, sorry. But the product works and it has results in just one application, okay? And actually they're smart because they put the product there with something, with the Eiffel Tower, something French, to the French people with a 20% off, with social proof, authority, stuff like this. It's smart. And here's another one. Let's do an exercise in real time. If you see this ad, it's just 2 random products. You don't know the brand. Snap. What the fuck is this? Am I supposed to take it in and put it in my organs? What the fuck? And it says 2 for the price of 1. I'm like, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care. Whatever the offer. Even if you give me 90%, I'm not taking this thing. I don't trust you. Then, if we would look at this thing, only the headline, this is interesting. They made the research. Your wife will thank you. Usually it's with people that are married because of prostate, whatever issues when they are married or when they are older, stuff like this. They made the research and I'm like, yeah, wow. Imagine I'm married and yeah, my wife is we're having issues with this thing. So then the headline resonates already. Okay. And then I see that there's social proof, there's authority. I'm like, okay, I trust Men's Journal, I trust Forbes, I trust Men's Health. So if they validate this product, then I trust the product. I don't trust the brand, but if these 3 magazines are validating the product, then I trust them. And then on top of it, what I see here is 2 for the price of 1. So I'm gonna save money. It's exactly for me because I have a wife and I completely trust those 3 things below. Then it clicks, right? Because the ad feels like it's for me. It gives me trust, it gives me an offer. Let's go. So it makes sense. You get the feeling of it. Now, this is a mess. Low trust. On the other side, and last point here, build a brand. Build a brand. Like when it comes to Facebook ads, the way I help my clients brand building is by doing 2 things. The first one, visit Instagram profile ads. That's it. It's way easier to get somebody to watch your Instagram than getting somebody to go to your website. It's much easier. And they will be in a retargeting audience, so it's cool. Plus also your Instagram is gonna grow. And then view content campaigns. And what you can see in here is an example. So with this client, we have view content, we've got lead generation for the email list, and we've got awareness with a brand name video. This is running evergreen. So I would recommend all of you guys that you deploy 5 to 10% of your budget if you spend over 1K per day, 5 to 10% of the budget on branding, expansion, top of the funnel objectives, etc. I was doing this 2024. So 100% do it. It's worth it. I mean, if you're spending 200 a day, don't do it. Just go for conversions. But if you see there's a bottleneck and you're getting kind of stuck, go for that. Okay? That's it, guys. I'll give you the implementable conclusions to the video as I promised at the beginning. Appreciate you staying till the end and hope the video was good for you. So the very first point, test native ads in organic. This is something you can literally do this week. And you can see if, is there more CTR? How could I do it? Could I do it with the Instagram story text? Or should I do it with ChatGPT? Or should I do it with the TikTok comment in here that appears? Stuff like this, just test that. The next one, make research to have headlines and add copy in your ads that completely resonates with people. And they think, oh, this is just for me. So like women 40 plus, wife, if you have a wife, for your husband, stuff like this that people can identify with. Run flash campaigns. It's June 29th. So we have 4th of July coming. Summer sales, you should be already prepared for that. Then summer clearance, summer outlet in August or whatever. After that, back to school, back in business, whatever you want to call it. Labor Day in the US. And then after that, I think it's just Halloween and Black Friday. But run them. And those are the market flash campaigns. As I explained, then you have brand flash campaigns. And you can put in September, you can have a brand anniversary, or you can have a new product launch, or a product restock. Or if you're in fashion, you launch the fall winter. Anyways, there's a lot of things, but just do it. Us versus them at creatives, AI in separate campaigns, high frequency, mandatory, don't be scared of it. Social proof and authority, okay? And then run ads with other objectives. I would say more or less if you're spending over 1,000 a day, okay? That's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and leave a comment. Also, if you need any type of help with scaling your Facebook ads, you're doing e-commerce, you're finding a bottleneck, the ROAS breaks when you scale on anything, I've put together a video that explains the accelerator program that I have. You will see basically how the community looks, what's on the inside, what's this and that, what are the masterminds that we do. For example, in October, we're gonna have the Black Friday one. You can check that out. It's a Loom video of basically 4 minutes. So check out the video. It's in the description of this YouTube video. Check it out, and in there you can apply for a consultation call to see if you're a fit to join the program. Be with the e-com founders, with the agencies, with the media buyers that are inside the community, and that I'm coaching actively. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.